So with all of the progress being made on the existing Epcot projects of Ratatouille, Guardians of the Galaxy and the Mission Space Restaurant, let's dive into an update on the next phase of rejuvenation up next. Hi there Waltoneers, I'm Jack. This is of course DSNY Newscast, and I just want to say very quickly that I've done an interview with John from Big Fat Panda over on his YouTube channel, so go ahead and check it out as we talk all about what led to DSNY Newscast, the origins of DSNY Newscast and how it came to be. So if you're interested in checking that out, I'll leave a link down below in the description box, or check it out in the top right hand corner of this video right here. But anyways, with that out of the way, now let's get straight into it. As in 2019, Disney will be looking to complete the main part of the rejuvenation of Disney's Hollywood studios, with the opening of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and of course Star Wars Galaxy's Edge very late in that year. But meanwhile, Epcot is another project that Disney are very keen to focus on ahead of 2021, as by that time Epcot will have added the Guardians of the Galaxy Rollercoaster, the new Ratatouille ride at the France Pavilion, the Space Restaurant near Mission Space, and also debuted a brand new nighttime spectacular to replace Illumination's Reflections of Earth. But that's not the only projects that are coming to Epcot, as last year at D23 Expo, Disney revealed but never released this piece of concept art for the upcoming Future World Revamp as part of that park's repositioning to make it more Disney, more family and more timeless. But according to Len Tester and Jim Hill of the Disney Dish podcast, which I highly recommend, it seems that this blue sky concept art has already changed internally within Imagineering as to what we can expect from the Future World Revamp coming in the next 5 years. So that is probably the reason why Disney never officially released this piece of concept art, but instead only opted to show it on the main screen on stage during D23 Expo. Now you're probably wondering, does this mean that everything that we see within this concept art is going to be completely off the table? Well, more than likely, many aspects of this concept art more than likely are, as is often the case with blue sky concept art, as it's meant to give a direction that Imagineering are aiming for without any of the exact details locked into place. But according to Jim Hill, one element that is supposedly going to play heavily within this new revamped Future World area is the use of water fountains that will kinetically connect Future World to the World Showcase Lagoon for the nighttime show and entertainment. But whilst we're talking about the upcoming revamp of Future World, there are other pavilions vying for attention as part of this plan, such as the Imagination Pavilion, the Wonders of Life Pavilion, and also the Seas Pavilion. And we reported last year that the Imagination Pavilion was supposedly going to be next in line after Guardians of the Galaxy's completion in 2021. Well, now insiders over on the WDW Magic forums are stating that plans have indeed changed, and it seems that Disney sees Spaceship Earth as a more important project in the long run, probably mainly due to the fact that Epcot's 40th anniversary begins in 2022, and it makes a lot more marketing sense for Disney to have new magic added to an old favourite classic attraction that is the centrepiece and icon of Epcot. But don't worry, Disney aren't going to be completely reimagining this attraction, but instead they will be enhancing existing show scenes and then completely changing out the show scenes after the dawn of the printing press to better reflect the evolution of communications within the latter part of the 20th century and early 21st century, with more than likely the arrival of true wireless communication, new communication mediums, and even the Internet of Things. But one thing is for certain, and that's if we don't learn more about this before next year, we'll surely learn more about this next phase of Epcot's development at D23 Expo in 2019. But before we get into the next topic, I just want to say a very quick thanks to Mickey Travels for sponsoring this episode, as Mickey Travels are only one of a select few travel agencies in the entire world that have Disney's Platinum Earmark status. So if you're looking to book a Disney vacation, Mickey Travels will handle all aspects of your trip and do it all for free, as they never charge for their services. So to get your free quote today, visit Mickey Travels down below in the description or call them on the number below. Now probably it doesn't come as any great surprise to all of you who watch on a regular basis, but I'm very excited about the upcoming release of Mary Poppins Returns that comes out this Christmas. But it doesn't just seem to be me who's the only one excited for the release of this sequel, but as the movie had its screening for the movie theatre chain executives this past week, some couldn't stop themselves from raving about the movie, saying the following: Mary Poppins Returns brings back all the wonder and magic of the original film, while adding new layers in both music, songs and stunning visuals. The film is sure to be a holiday favourite. And Another executive stated that it's an uplifting story and visually lush film, and some dazzling animated scenes. Once again, Disney has made a family movie for the ages. So this is some very high praise for this movie. However, there are even whispers that it might be following in the original's footsteps by gaining some Academy Award acclaim as well. Former Disney marketing guru Ricky Strauss told friends at last year's Oscar show Governor's Ball that there were two films that Disney would definitely be putting forward for the 2018 Best Picture race, that being Black Panther and Mary Poppins Returns. And lastly for today, literally hours after we reported on DSNY Newscast here on YouTube about the Aladdin poster, Disney decided to release the first official teaser trailer for this upcoming live-action movie, which confirmed that Iago will indeed be featured in the movie, along with some of the classic dialogue as well. And we even received our first glimpse of Mena Massoud as Aladdin in the Cave of Wonders scene, but we'll have to wait slightly longer to see how Will Smith will look as the genie in this upcoming remake. But now, it's over to you, the Waltoniers. I would like to know what's highest on your list of priorities after Guardians of the Galaxy opens at Epcot. Be it the Imagination Pavilion, the Wonders of Life Pavilion, or even Spaceship Earth. And what would you like to see brought to that pavilion to make it even better? And of course, don't forget to put the timestamp for where the hidden Mickey appeared somewhere within this video, along with your suggestion or your comment to be in with a chance to win one of these official Waltonier DSNY Newscast enamel pins. And congratulations to this Waltonier here for winning this suggestion from a previous video where we were talking all about the cancellation of the hotel that was meant to be coming to downtown Disney in Disneyland. And so that's it for today. So go ahead and subscribe down below if you're new to this channel. Download the DSNY Newscast app for iPhone, as it's a great way to stay up to date with all of the latest Disney news. And also, if you've enjoyed today's video, give this video a massive thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out. And I've been Jack, you've been you, and I'll see you real soon.